All right, everyone, welcome back to Vegas. Gabe. Nice day in Vegas today. It is currently 66 degrees. It's the high of 66, low of 41 tonight. So, nice day, very clear skies. It's actually beautiful. You're looking at kind of the back end of the Las Vegas Strip right here. Here's the south end over here. There's Mandalay Bay, formerly Delano, now called W. You can see Excalibur, that white building. You can see kind of the tall buildings of New York in the far background. Aria, Cosmo. There's Bellagio, huge hotel right here, Bellagio. Caesar's Palace right here. There's Harrah's. You can see the high roller wheel, that Ferris wheel right there. There's the Mirage, which is currently, it's actually closed already. July 17th, it closed its doors for good. There's Treasure Island. Treasure Island is actually one of the very few strip properties that still offers free parking. I know Treasure Island does, Circus does. Gosh, I think that's it. Fontainebleau, I think, does too. I'm not sure. But yeah, those are the very few properties that still offer free parking on the Las Vegas Strip. But yeah, it's a beautiful day outside. A little bit chilly, but not bad at all. We're at the Rio, by the way. Rio Hotel and Casino. Rio is just off the Las Vegas Strip. It's one of the OGs uh, of the Vegas Strip. They offer free parking here, so you can come up here, park for free, and you get to enjoy this beautiful view. You can even see Allegiant Stadium from over here. See over there in the background? It's actually Allegiant Stadium. But yeah, it's a really nice day outside. Rio is under new ownership since about a year ago. Dreamscape took them over from Caesars Entertainment. So Caesars owned them for several years, and honestly, just let them get really bad, a really bad reputation. They didn't invest any money, any resources into it, and it just kind of became a ghost town. It became kind of got a bad reputation out of it. By the way, if you're watching, we're walking over so you can see kind of the little roundup rodeo that they have here. Um, but yeah, anyway, it got a really bad reputation under Caesars Entertainment, but Dreamscape took them over. They've been doing a lot to the property, newly remodeled rooms, and they kept all suites. So all the rooms are suites, and they're newly remodeled. Newly remodeled swimming pool. Can't talk today. Brand new food court where their buffet used to be at. They have they're remodeling every square inch of the casino floor here. They have a new English tavern. They have the steakhouse on the 50th floor still on the top with the really cool view. And I heard they're reopening the lounge on the 49th floor too, so that'd be really cool if they are. PSIH, thank you for being here. Welcome, welcome. So, yeah, welcome to Las Vegas on NFR weekend. If you don't know what NFR is, it's the rodeo convention. Leilani, welcome. Carrie, how's it going? Carrie, thank you for always watching the videos and supporting my channel. I appreciate you. Thank you. So here's where we're gonna look. We're gonna look down here. NFR is the rodeo convention. It's in town every December in Vegas, and look at all these horse trailers, all these people in town for it. I mean, we're just getting a little peek of all these horse trailers and everything. By the way, everyone, please hit that like button for me. Hitting the like button always helps the algorithm push my stream out to more people. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. See all these people in town for the rodeo right there. But yeah, look at all these horse trailers. There's a ton. So this is at the Rio. The actual rodeo is at South Point Hotel and Casino, which is south of the Las Vegas Strip. But here's a couple of things. Rio has free parking here, so you can expect a lot of people to come here for the free parking. Also, they're having their own little mini event here. I'm gonna zoom in for a second, okay? See the little mini event they're having back over there? You can see all the horses, all the rodeo stuff. I think this is called a Rio Roundup. And the actual event with all the sponsors and the vendors and all that is called Cowboy Christmas. However, their little event that they're having right there is called a Rio Roundup. So you can see that big event they're having over there. That's called the Rio Roundup. Joseph, welcome. You've been getting a lot of Cowboys at Fremont experience. Yeah, Joseph, it doesn't surprise me. I mean, I think the rodeo is during the day, and then at nighttime they're gonna go out and eat. They're gonna after their event they're gonna go out and drink and I had some at my job yesterday. Here, look, see, they even have the rope down here. See them practicing the what's it called, wrangling or whatever. Okay, Joseph. Well, thank you for being on here. I appreciate it. It's always good to see some locals in here. So thank you. But yeah, I had a lot at my job yesterday too. So Every hotel pretty much caters, to the crowd. So they're gonna have some kind of drink specials or food specials, like a special pop-up bar or something like that. So, but yeah, I don't know if it's for the entire event, but I heard that about 160,000 people are supposed to be in town for NFR. Other than that, it's just a beautiful day out here. Man, you can even see so that parking lot. I was actually walking down there yesterday. If you watched my live stream yesterday, I actually walked down there to the event. Um, but all these cars over here in that area, that's all their convention center parking. So normally it's empty if there's no convention, but it's packed. There's people kind of driving around finding parking spots and stuff. You can see all these trailers and everything. Matt S, what's going on, bud? Great to see you on here. Cowboys taking over, yeah, for sure. At least for these next few days. Yep. I wish it was cooler. Like you want the colder weather. But yeah, it's a pretty big event. Gosh, it's been happening since I can remember. But NFR every December. Here, I'll zoom in again. But it's free admission to that. So if you want to come to the Rio and check out that event, it's free admission, free parking. I think they're giving out prizes. So, and they advertise over 100 vendors. Although I didn't see that many. You can see the tents, the red and white tents over there. I didn't see that many vendors yesterday, but they did say they were expecting over 100. So, originally from Illinois, this time of year, it's if it's not at least 25 or low. Oh, gotcha. Okay, yeah, yeah. Just a different area for sure. But yeah, if you're watching and if you're not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing to my channel. Help me build it up, please. I've only been I've only been to Illinois once, and I'm a Navy veteran, so I went to boot camp in Great Lakes, Illinois. So I went in when did I go to boot camp? July. I left to boot camp on July 20th. Like I graduated high school in June, and I left in July. 3 weeks later, I think. But yeah, I didn't get to enjoy it too much just because after you graduate, you're still kind of brand new to the military, and you don't want to get in trouble or anything. But yeah, this is all for rodeo weekend. Once again, here at the Rio, they put new LED lights on the building too. It's actually really nice. Joseph, thank you for your support. Appreciate it. I did 8 years, so two 4-year contracts. I did 8 years total. I went on several short little detachments, but I went on two major deployments too. The longest one I had was about 10 months, I think. 10 and a half months. Joseph, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, everyone else that's watching, please let me know where you're watching from. I'd love to hear from some of you. Fremont's always a good time too. I like Fremont a lot. I don't go as much as I should, but I really do enjoy Fremont. I actually had gotten a job there, bartending. No, I'm sorry, as a barback at at a bar that they were opening up just before COVID. But unfortunately, they wouldn't get the hours. When they hired me, they knew I had a second job, and they asked me for my availability. I wrote it down, and they kept screwing up my schedule for like 3 weeks in a row after we opened. So I finally had to quit because they weren't getting it. Grandfather on my dad's side was a career jarhead. He served all of World War II, all of Korea, and all of Vietnam before they forced to retire him. Oh wow, wow. Well, thank you for serving as well. That's amazing. Yeah, I know quite a few people that it became a life. It does become part of your life, and they want to serve as long as possible before sometimes the Navy, Marine Corps, Army, Air Force, Coast Guard or whatever will make them retire. But I have no regrets. I joined at 18 right after high school. It made me very independent. As a matter of fact, I was stationed in Japan for my first. So yeah, for those of you, hold on, I'll continue in a minute. For those of you just joining, I'm just showing this because it's rodeo weekend in Vegas. So I just want to show the Rio has like its own little mini rodeo. The main one's at South Point, but I just want to show you this is Rio's kind of event. It's free parking, so you can come out here and enjoy it. Let me show you a little bit of the kind of the back end of the strip. But yeah, anyway, what I was saying, I joined right after high school. I was immediately stationed in Japan. So I was 18 years old, being shipped out to Japan, and I was stationed in Yokosuka, Japan, on the USS Kitty Hawk. But it made me very independent. It's shocking when I came back and people my age didn't know how to do their own laundry. They didn't know how to sweep or mop properly. Some people didn't even know how to mop the floor. So it makes you very independent. Overall, I'm very glad I did it. It just showed me so much. It gave me so much valuable life experience. And I met some really great leaders that shaped me to who I am today. And I met some really crappy ones that I promised myself that I would never ever let myself act like at all. So it was overall a good experience for me. See, some of these helicopters are coming back from helicopter tours in Vegas. There's a helicopter tour that goes over the Grand Canyon. There's also the Maverick tours that go over the Las Vegas Strip. So if you see a lot of these helicopters, that's what they're for. Not to mention you have news helicopters, police helicopters, but yeah, this is a tour. Pretty sure this is a tour helicopter. Yeah, you're looking at the north end of the Vegas Strip right here. There is Trump Tower. It's only a hotel, no casino involved at all. It actually has superb reviews on like hotels.com and stuff like that. If I ever got the right price, I would love to stay there for one night and do a video of it. There is Resorts World. Resorts World is actually the second newest resort on the Las Vegas Strip. I want to say it opened like 2019 or something, just before COVID. But it's made up of three different Hiltons. So it has a basic tier level Hilton. Conrad's kind of their mid tier, and then Crockford's is like their nicest room. So beautiful pools, several different pools to choose from. The only thing I don't agree with them on is that they charge for parking. I think if you're trying to get people in there, they're in some financial trouble. They should be offering free parking, maybe some extra deals to locals to try to get people in the door. But I just came back to the United States 2 months ago. I spent a little more than 2 years in Ukraine as a volunteer soldier. Wow, Joseph. Okay. I'm sure that was a very unique experience, to say the least. Next to that is Fontainebleau. Fontainebleau is the newest resort on the Las Vegas Strip. It's actually considered a luxury resort. So I believe they offer free parking, but I haven't been there in several months. So I've only been one time, maybe like 2 or 3 months after they opened. My girlfriend and I went just to check it out, just to explore it a little bit. And Fontainebleau is beautiful. Don't get me wrong. It has a very unique history. If you don't know the history with Fontainebleau, it took, I want to say it was over 20 years just to build it because it lost investors a couple different times. So the building just sat there partially built for a long time. And they finally got a group of investors. They finally built it. And then while they were building it, though, several of their higher level executives either quit or got fired. So it's been through a very unique history, even though it's only a year old. You went there about a week and a half ago. They do offer free parking. Okay, Joseph, thank you for that. That's why it's so awesome having a local on here because you can add some value, and you can also correct me if I'm wrong on anything. So thank you. That's awesome. Good, good, good. Um, but yeah, Fontainebleau's a nice property. It smelled really good in there. It was really, really nice in there. Just know if you go there, it is considered a luxury resort. So expect, food prices to be a little bit on the higher side. Expect table game minimums to be a little bit higher just because it is considered a luxury resort. There's Wynn and Encore over there. Beautiful properties if you've never been. It's very clean, very modern. I love it in there. It's very, very beautiful. So if you've never been to Wynn and Encore, go check it out. There's a Southwest flight leaving Vegas right there. Treasure Island is one of the very few strip properties that offer free parking as well. Like we just went over, Fontainebleau offers it. Treasure Island offers free parking. Circus still offers free parking. But yeah, Treasure Island was very famous in the 90s for their pirate show, but that is long, 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 long gone. But it's still a very unique experience. I believe the resort fees are a little bit cheaper than any Caesars or MGM properties. And you can probably get roommates a little bit cheaper just because it's kind of an older property, but it's still very lively in there. We went in there and ate at Gillies a few months ago. Gillies is their saloon and barbecue restaurant, and it's very, very good food. If you're local, they actually do offer you a locals discount. So show your local ID and you'll get a discount in there. So, and the portion sizes were huge. They had a live country band when I was there, and they had a lot of dancing and stuff. So yeah, feel free to check it out. It's pretty cool. Here's the Mirage. The Mirage actually closed its doors July 17th. It'll never reopen. It's going to actually be the home of the new Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. Starting in 2027 is their when they're scheduled to open. So they're gonna build that big guitar-shaped hotel right here. See that the current Mirage Tower? They're actually gonna remodel it, rebrand it to Hard Rock, of course, and then on the Las Vegas Boulevard side, they're gonna build their guitar-shaped hotel. I know the guitar-shaped hotel is expected to have about 700-ish rooms. It's gonna be built right where their volcano show. They had the iconic volcano show. That's where their guitar-shaped hotel is gonna go, and then it's gonna be connected to the current tower. Joseph, yeah, 100%. You're right. If you are coming into the area, there's a couple places I would kind of stay away from. And no, no worry, Joseph. You're bringing up a great point. If you are visiting Vegas, just know that the area surrounding Circus Circus is not the greatest area. So yeah, just please do your due diligence on knowing, is it knowing the area that you're kind of walking in. Just I wouldn't walk around at nighttime in that area. Just be careful, especially if you've been drinking and stuff. So know your area. But yeah, Circus Circus could be kind of rough for sure. Also the Stratosphere. The Stratosphere is kind of in a rough area. So if you're also staying at the Stratosphere, I would stay away from walking around outside in that area, especially at nighttime. If you are watching though, please hit that like button for me. It helps the algorithm push my live stream out to more people. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing to my channel. Help me build up this community. Wow, another Southwest flight leaving. There's a Venetian and Palazzo right there. Venetian and Palazzo are beautiful properties too. Venetian's actually going through a big renovation. I think it's about $1.5 billion remodel. I know one of the things that they're doing. See how the Resorts World has that TV on the side of the building right there? I heard Venetian's going to do the same thing. Speedy, how's it going, bud? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit. There's Harrah's. Harrah's is under Caesars Entertainment, so Harrah's is owned by Caesars. I walked through there. It's a very small hotel and casino, but it has everything you need: food, drinks, casinos, table games. So that's kind of cool. And it's right in the heart of the strip too, so that's kind of a cool location. Other than that, here behind Caesars is the Link, the Cromwell, and the Flamingo. All three of those are owned by Caesars Entertainment as well. They also have access to each other, so you can access Link, Cromwell, and Flamingo from one another, and they make up the Link Promenade area. The Link Promenade area is a beautiful area with a lot of, you can get like food options, you can get drink options. There's an ice bar there. There's all kinds of stuff that you can do over there. It's pretty cool. And then the high roller wheel is part of the Link Promenade area too. So feel free to check that out. Now there's a decent karaoke bar. At least they do karaoke on the weekends, not that far from the Strat. But because of the neighborhood, the bar is a nice place. It's called Dinos. Okay, I didn't know that, Joseph. I'll have to check it out one day. Thank you for that. And Joseph, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you. Thank you. Dinos. Here, I'm going to take a screenshot of that. If I could tell my Strat, not the strap. Yeah, I got you. Let's see here, though. So, yeah, the Link Cromwell, the Flamingo, they have that ice bar too. Everything in the bar is made out of ice and stuff. You should go check out that area. Gordon Ramsay also has a fish and chips restaurant there. Oh, Speedy, no, I'm not. This is close to my work though. I work in a little bit, but this is close to where I work, so it's very easy for me to stop by here and do a live stream, and then I can go and get to work. From here, it's about a 5-6 minute drive. There's two locations close to my job that I like to utilize for the view like this. This is one of them. This is actually my preferred location. Um, Security actually just passed by me about 2 minutes ago, 2 or 3 minutes ago, and they actually pass by here very frequently. on their bikes up here in the parking garages. So, you know, it's very easy to feel safe up here, knowing your vehicles are safe too. So I actually like this location a lot. For those of you that are wondering, we're at the Rio. So the Rio is under new ownership. They kept the free parking though, so you can park here for free. They have the rodeo event, not the actual NFR, but they have what's called the Rio Roundup. Yeah, let me zoom in for a second. This is kind of like their mini rodeo event they're hosting here. It's not the main NFR rodeo, but they have their own little event right here. It's pretty cool. It's free to get in, free parking. Pretty awesome if you ask me. I know they also. I was watching their here. I don't know what it's called, the LED or whatever on their sign, and they were saying that they also have a pop up bar that's like Nashville style. So I might go into the. I don't know. I'll see. I might go into the Rio for a little bit after this. I have some time to kill. And they're very. I'll say this: they're very friendly about me filming in there. I've gone right into the main entrance here from the parking garage, and I filmed kind of outside of the restaurants, and they've actually never told me anything. The only thing they told me one time is not to film the casino area, but they were very nice about it. They were extremely friendly about it. And once I just said, "Okay, I'm sorry about that. Thank you." That was it. That was all of it. So I really like Rio. The staff is great. I've always had a good experience here. But yeah, everyone, welcome, welcome. My name is Gabe. I'm a Vegas local. I actually moved to Vegas for the first time in 2015. Lived out here until about 2019. Then I moved away for a job offer, and I came right back here early last year for basically just to move back here, better cost of living and stuff. But Vegas has changed too. It's not the same Vegas. It's way more crowded. I feel like it's more ghetto now, way more ghetto. They're just building and building and building more and more. Now we have a pro baseball stadium coming. So it's not the same Vegas. It's gotten more expensive. I know the strip well. I used to work at Crystal's Mall about 4 years ago. Okay, nice, Joseph. Yeah, that's great. Honestly, even when I like before I started doing a lot more YouTube out here, I'll be honest, I didn't know too much of the strip. I didn't go to the strip if I didn't have to. Now because of live streaming and stuff, I've gone to the strip quite a bit. Um, so I'm still, trust me, there's still a lot more I need to learn about the strip. But Cody, welcome. Where's a good pool halls in Vegas? I've only went to one, but it wasn't busy in the middle of the day. Where's the busy ones? That's a great question. I haven't got any pool halls out here. Um, that's a great question. Joseph, do you know any pool halls out here? I'm way north of you. I live next to Nellis. Okay, nice. I actually had a job offer at Nellis, but I didn't end up taking it just because of the commute for me. It was going to be kind of a lot. But that's a great question about pool halls. To be fair, I've never really gone to a pool hall out here. So for those of you that are watching, what is your favorite hotel and casino here in Vegas, whether it's off the strip or on the strip? I personally like New York a lot. I just love the atmosphere, the environment in there. I think it's a lot of fun. Cody, I'm sorry. I feel like helpless, like not being able to answer that. But yeah, that's just a great question. I'm an average pool player at best, so I don't think I'd go to a pool hall and get my butt kicked at pool out there. But yeah, one of the questions I get the most, uh, one of the questions that people ask me the most is, "What's the weather like?" Right now, it's currently 65 degrees, a high of 66, and a low of 41 today. I get that question at least two or three times a live stream. So, and once again, if you're just joining, it is NFR weekend, which is the rodeo week in town right now. Matt S, thanks for still hanging out with us. I appreciate you. And Joseph said, "Give me a moment. I have to look up my Rolodex." No problem. Yeah, see, one of the security guards just, uh, I was going to say drove, but is on his bike. There you go. See him entering the street over there? He was just patrolling the parking garage. So security does patrol the parking. So if you are coming to Rio, you can feel confident knowing that your car is being monitored at least. It's kind of cool. And for those of you just joining, we are at the Rio Hotel and Casino. Here, let me kind of block the sun for a second. Yeah, I'd have to walk all the way to the corner. We'd lose the view. But anyway, we're at the Rio Hotel and Casino. They're under new ownership since late last year. Dreamscape took them over. So Dreamscape owns them. I believe Dreamscape is kind of based out of New York City or New York. But they've done a lot to the property, including newly remodeled rooms, newly remodeled swimming pool, brand new food court with several options where their buffet used to be at. They have they're remodeling every square inch of their casino floor. They have a new lounge in the heart of their casino. It's called Lapa Lounge. They have good draft beer options. They have um, they have video poker machines and keno machines if you like playing that. It's really nice that they have new carpet on the casino and everything. They're doing a great job. So if you haven't been here in a while, you probably won't even recognize it because it looks so different now. Um, I know they still have the steakhouse on the 50th floor called Voodoo. I I heard, and I have to confirm this, but I'm understanding that they reopened their lounge. It's called Voodoo Lounge on the 49th floor. I heard that they reopened it, but I don't know if it's open just for this week for the rodeo convention or if they're going to reopen it permanently. That's what I have to talk to a staff member about and see if anyone knows anything. But I'll confirm that because if it's true that it's reopened, I'm going to go do a video of that because I heard the views from the steakhouse and from the lounge are amazing views. So if it's reopened, I'm gonna find out and I'm gonna do a video of that. Griff's Bar and Billiards is pretty good place. They have good food. Okay, nice, Joseph. Thank you for that. That's awesome. Griff's Bar. Okay, cool. Yeah, now that's kind of the south end of the strip over here. Here's something that I can kind of report on, and I can zoom in for a second. See the gold buildings over here? There's two gold buildings. One of them is Mandalay Bay. That left one is Mandalay Bay. That right one, formerly Delano. As you can see, it doesn't say Delano anymore. Now it says W. MGM still owns it, from what I understand, but they partnered with a Marriott, so it's going to be where I believe where you can use like your Marriott points on that. So now that's Mandalay Bay and its sister property W. So from what I understand is you can use your Marriott Bonvoy points there, but it's still going to be owned by MGM. But that's pretty cool. Oh, it's on South Decatur. Okay, nice. Thank you. Really good wings. Nice. I like me some wings, so that's good. Other than that, there's a place in Henderson that I want to go check out. And I heard there's a place in Henderson that has really good wings. So I'm gonna go check it out. I've been told by a couple of my coworkers, and I've also been told by a couple of guests that I've helped, and they both told me that it has really good wings. I think it's called Johnny Max. So I have to go check that out sooner rather than later too. But yeah, everyone, please hit that like button for me if you haven't yet. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing to my channel. Where do y'all like your wings from though? I know a lot of people like Hooters. Some people like Buffalo Wild Wings, although I feel like Buffalo Wild Wings has kind of gone down a little bit more recently. But yeah, I like checking out places off the strip. My favorite burger place is off the strip. My favorite barbecue place is off the strip. I've had some really good, amazing Chinese food off the strip, so I really do like checking out places off the strip for sure. I am off on Tuesday, so on Tuesday I promise a more exciting live stream. Tuesday, we'll go out to the strip somewhere. We'll walk the strip for sure on Tuesday. So make sure you're subscribed, notifications are turned on, and Tuesday we'll walk the Vegas strip and I'll do a longer stream. Tomorrow I'll do a stream probably around the same time as today, and then I'll talk to my girlfriend. We'll probably do a Keno live stream, a live stream of playing Keno at a casino after work tomorrow. So maybe around 10:30 p.m. No, actually, it'll probably be after 11, but it'll be a later stream. But I'll do two streams tomorrow more than likely. Monday I'll do a stream before work if I can, and then Tuesday, like I said, I'm off. So Tuesday I'll do a stream on the Vegas Strip somewhere. Been there. They do have good wings. It's almost like a 2 hour bus ride for me to get to Henderson from Vegas. The wings are almost worth it. Okay, nice. I'll have to tell. Although my girlfriend doesn't really like wings though, so she'd have to have something on the menu that she can enjoy, and then I can try the wings. But yeah, that's awesome to know. You prefer making your own buffalo wings? Okay. Here, let's kind of. I feel like I've been focusing on this end. Let's kind of focus on the other end of the strip for a minute. So Bellagio is pretty cool because Bellagio has a lot of free stuff that you can go check out. So keep in mind that we're looking at the back end of the strip, but if you were on the other side, you'd be on Las Vegas Boulevard. Keep in mind that they have the fountain show. So Bellagio has a fountain show, right? It's the water fountain show. It runs very frequently at nighttime, in the evening. They also have the conservatory and botanical gardens on the or no, I'm sorry, inside. It's a conservatory and botanical gardens. They change the theme up quarterly, and it's very beautiful. A lot of hard work goes into it, and then they also have a chocolate fountain that's in the Guinness Book of Records. So definitely worth checking out. In fact, when I do my wings, I use three different hot sauces now. I will use a mild buffalo, wild wings, wing sauce, but I will use sriracha really okay, and Frank's red hot, and I marinate the wings for a day. Wow, I bet those are hot though. I bet they have a good kick to it. Yeah, and then Bellagio also has a chocolate fountain that's in the Guinness Book of Records, so you can go check that out too. It's free. There's a Cosmo, this building right there, and in that back building, that's part of Cosmo. Cosmopolitan has a beautiful chandelier that drops down multiple levels. A lot of people go there for photo ops, take photos with the big chandelier. They also have the chandelier bar. The chandelier bar, you can go get a nice cocktail there, get some drinks there. They also have video poker machines there. It's pretty cool. There's Aria right there. Aria is owned by MGM. So is Cosmo. So is Bellagio. They're all owned by MGM. But Aria is a huge property. Lots to do, lots to see and stuff inside there. If you're ever on Fremont Experience, like on a Saturday morning or Sunday morning, and you see a guy driving around on a golf cart, that's me. Just yell out, "Big Joe." I'll know who you are. Okay, Joe, for sure. Yeah. So like right on the actual street, like on the Fremont Street Experience. You can't see much of it, but my favorite property is probably New York, New York. You can see one of the tall buildings in the background. That's part of New York, New York. I just love the atmosphere in there. I think the vibe is really cool. I just love going in there and just kind of hanging out, uh, playing some Keno, having a couple of drinks. It's so much fun in there. I really wish I had permission to film inside of MGM properties because I would definitely go and take advantage and film way more in there. Then that white building right there is part of Excalibur, the castle themed hotel. You can also see Luxor. Luxor is a pyramid themed hotel right there. All right, y'all. Here's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. I'm gonna go drink some water, maybe get some coffee or something, hang out for a little bit. But I appreciate you hanging out with me. Thank you so much, everyone. It really does mean a lot that you hang out with me on this beautiful Saturday in Las Vegas. Um, which strip hotel has the aquarium? I know Mirage had an aquarium behind the front desk. Is that the one you're talking about? Other than that, that's the only one that comes to mind right now. The aquarium that was behind the front desk at the Mirage. But I know when they closed it, they did save all the fish. They donated them somewhere. I forgot where to. But yeah, thank you so much, everyone. I appreciate it more than you know. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel or become a channel member. It'd mean a lot to me. Other than that, Joseph, great to have you on here. Thank you so much for all the support. Appreciate it. I'll be on tomorrow, probably around the same time as today. And then tomorrow I'll probably do a later stream playing a little bit of Keno. But thanks, everyone. Have a great one. Stay safe out there. Hope to see you tomorrow. Thank you, everyone.